You usually count us down, Crow.
I did not hear...
I didn't hear Nate.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay, good. Got it. So, we will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. GLHF! Okay. So, sell the Resuscitator because it's worth a giant stack of cash for the beginning of the game. Teleport Scroll, Shaman Scroll, Wind Scroll, and a few Crystal Scrolls. And then head in to the volcano and we'll group up.
On Miller?
No.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yeah, on Miller for the first one because we need to go through the mines.
Ah, that's right. Sorry, I screwed that up. I forgot.
They call it a mine. A mine. Crystal Scrolls for the start.
Level 3.
So-
Yeah.
Immediate.
All right, so we're going to run through the mines here. This is one of the areas that are available right at the game onset. And our goal here is to acquire
Ooh, magic
a
find.
key. Oh, nice.
That'll be really
Our
handy.
goal is to acquire a key that we're going to need later. And along the way, we're going to gain a lot of levels. Our combat at the start is handled by using these crystal scrolls, which are far more effective than anything we can legitimately do combat-wise at this point. So just burning that item is sufficient. Let's see, the raptors are the dangerous things, right? So
Correct.
I looted some omniscient prisons in case we need them.
Nice. We definitely will. For this fight, something to consider would be to everybody win scroll the one in front of them.
possible.
This one?
This one?
Nah, this one's fine. This is
Yeah,
crystal.
this one's easy.
Very.
The one we had just did was the one we were talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a couple forced fights that involve things that are actually scary. Most of the fights here just aren't like that.
I just got a spell power wing.
Nice.
Oh, let's go.
Okay, and now we have the big fight. So everyone wind scroll the raptors in front of you, except Boulder, I guess, can shaman scroll since it's just one.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Blast
Nice.
that raptor.
All right, and then just crystal scrolls should be sufficient for the leeches, I believe.
Nice.
All right,
Chaotic
and
Cave.
everyone lives, so everyone gets the experience, and then we teleport out and spend some level up
I-
points.
No, I did this again.
Let's see, I have 41 mana, so right now I get up
54
to
mana.
Hail level 10. Stamina is available. Max that out. It is a good skill.
That is a great skill. Oh, except me. I should get lockpicking.
Great.
FYI, if you're close to the mana, get Hail level 12, because you're going to get it when we start really quickly anyway.
One more level should do it.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
We
Okay.
have Crystal Scrolls to last.
Okay. So I do need to acquire mana elixir and then a couple more shaman
It's worth it to buy a
scrolls.
heater shield also if you haven't been for the +1 initiative.
I think I'm going to use the
We're about to go
element
to
shield
Oh,
that we
that's
pick
nice.
up pretty soon.
Alright.
Okay, everyone join on me once you are done with shopping.
Sorry, I'm eating chocolate because I don't have actual
No
food this
soup
time.
percent?
I finished my popcorn chicken before everyone got here, so
Just crystal scroll sufficient for this group. Once upon a time, this was our early game grind fight.
It is a good one too. It still is.
If I run from this fight, we wind up in the previous one anyway, so no reason to bother.
Yep.
player or is that an NPC? Dude, last time we did this and there was like 15 people online, that was exciting.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was actually pretty unusual. Unlock. Thank you.
Hail does this one.
Well, you're so
Oh, geez, I'm
Yeah.
out. Nice. Okay,
Yeah.
Crystal Scroll, hooray.
Yeah, not that hard of a fight, honestly. Okay. And hail
This
if you
one
got
down.
it. Okay, Carnivorous Medallion. And the Spiked Mace is okay too. Carnivorous Medallion protects us from the Incapacitate status effect, which is devastating if it happens. So that's why we don't want it to.
Crystal scroll.
Nice.
All right, and then this Buckler is a pretty good shield. Probably the best static existing shield that is available. And
Glad you like it, Chicky.
let's see.
Chicky says this is
Go ahead
amazing, and I agree. 74
I
mana.
think I'm basically. Oh wait, I actually want.
We're going to
No,
upper
no,
again.
we're done. We're done. Okay, top entrance, and join
Back
up
on the
on
road.
me again.
Sweet. One day we won't have to ask this, but today is never that day.
If we had to teleport out for supplies, bottom. If we teleported out for other reasons, top.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll never remember that. You guys just need to make sure that you tell me upper or lower and who we're joining on just to be safe. It's safer that way for one. Because then you can say, well, we said it out loud, and then you're going to say, well,
Okay, this is not the one. It's the next one that's a pain.
Yeah, the next fight is going to be a scary one. We did just level up, so that helps.
Okay.
Um,
Shaman.
Shaman-
so
King
everyone
in the-
blast whatever king is nearest you.
Got it. I've been petrified. Oh no!
Ooh.
Oh no! You guys gotta
Um,
kill these guys. I'm gonna die. I'm petrified. I can't do a thing.
Hail.
Oh, thank God. I'm back. I got-
Blast.
boom,
Hobgoblin.
and
Okay, we
almost no
made it.
life.
We made it. We're
I
fine. Don't
cannot
worry about it.
believe we actually survived that thing for once. Like, we usually die on the first try on that one and then make it through on the second. This was good.
Mm-hmm.
First.
All right, so
Yeah.
we're now in the Great Corridor. We're making our way fairly quickly
Nice, Chicky.
to the
First grind,
best
right?
grind fight we know about in the pre-level 20 zones of the game.
You were here for our conversation that we're going to try a new grind spot tonight, right, Crow?
I heard the tail end of it. I'm not super familiar with what the plan is there.
We're gonna head down really deep into the dungeon early.
Okay.
Because there is a really good grind spot farther down.
Ow!
Problem is, I don't think
wow.
any of us had enough money to buy a resuscitator yet.
I did.
Oh, did you?
We all did, I think.
I did not have enough. Nice. Level 12
Oh, I
already.
should have taken that mana potion. Oh well. We'll probably get more. Okay, so because we have the incapacitate protection scroll, not scroll, ring on, the basic attacks from crap. There we go.
Yeah, put on this ring
From
'cause I-
these enemies are not super dangerous. Mr. Mime, you are out of MP. There we go. Okay.
Oh, health regen. Nice.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, that's good.
That will help later with doing some sequence breaking.
So these purple troll knights, probably the scariest thing about them is that if they deal any damage to you, they could cause you to become paralyzed for a while. And if that happened to us before we did our damage, then potentially we could all get stun locked and then potentially die. So
One of the scariest
I got a
things with your
solid
purple-
wizard hat.
nice, solid.
Yeah.
As opposed to like a one made of quicksilver, or
It's a solid wizard hat.
No, Quicksilver gives you magic defense, if I remember right.
wait, that's actually a thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, just to give you an idea. Okay, Chicky asks how long we've been speedrunning this game. A couple weeks, but we've been like, kind of like planning it and brainstorming it for quite a while.
Yeah, we spent, I would say a few months meeting occasionally to play the game casually
Yeah.
in
Not me.
its original form. Not Darkarmist here.
We needed a ringer. We brought him.
Yep. Instead, the other person here was Kara. But in any case, we were playing on the modern incarnation of In Barn, of the Imagination Network, just known as In Barn, and that was the game itself is a little clunky because it is an older game, trying adventurously to be a kind of a MMO-ish thing, and it technically is, but the game itself is a little dated, and there are some very minor improvements, particularly to the UI, that make things a lot better for us here.
Yeah.
Zane, who is in someone's chat, I think there was some reference to that earlier. Whose chat is he in right now?
It wasn't mine earlier.
Okay.
I think he's still around.
Yeah, so he has put together Medievalands, it's what it's called. It has both Shadow of Yserbius and also Twinion, its sequel,
Yes.
available. And for speedrun purposes, probably the most important thing is that in the original, the experience you gained for a battle was divided by the number of people that we have a... Oh, you actually do have enough MP. Wow, you have way more MP than I do, I think. Yep. Anyway, rather than dividing the experience gained by the number of people who are splitting it, there's now actually an experience bonus for having more people in your party, so that really accelerates the grindiness that was the original.
It's better to incentivize team play than it is to incentivize solo play. There's a lot of games in modern eras that don't give you enough incentive, and dungeon crawlers are a big specific on that. So modern games, even such as Path of Exile, haven't, and Diablo 3 and even Diablo 2 remastered, don't have any sort of real big incentive to party with other people if you can do everything on your own.
Yeah.
Because you literally don't get anything extra. That you just have other people who are there to take your loot or get the loot instead of you, and that's awful. And I don't know why modern games have yet to fix this problem. They act like it's really hard. Diablo 3 has tried by giving you your own set of loot, but at the same time, that's just kind of that's like the best current fix for it, but it's also not a very good one.
Yeah, I like the change. I think that it was too easy to just go off and grind in the other one. And by easy, I mean tedious. Having people to talk to in chat just makes things play a lot nicer. If we were to do this on the in-barn version, I have no idea how many hours it would take in order to get through. First of all, the lag is completely different. This is much faster.
This game runs a lot smoother.
Oh, so it's like butter compared. Quicksilver versus solid, one might say.
It's room temperature butter.
Yeah.
Anyone found any more spell power or magic find gear?
Nothing
the
yet.
one that Miller found, like...
The only thing I found was a ring that provided 1 magic resist.
Nice.
I found like 2 mana per kill or something. Oh, I just found a short sword of awful.
That's its technical name. I love it.
I have a solid wizard hat.
Now at level 18, 2 more levels and we'll be done.
And we're gonna
So
find
we need to get to
risky.
level 20 because that's just a prerequisite for being able to freely travel to the lower sections of the dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know what happened there, but suddenly holding an item I didn't mean to. That item has now been thrown out.
The fact that we're gaining 20 levels in just about 20 minutes is crazy, because this took us weeks in the in-barn. Like,
Yeah.
2-3 hour plus sessions plus solo sessions in order to be able to reach that.
I don't know what they're talking about. This game has always been like this.
As far as you know.
It's like doing Dragon Warrior 1 on fast text, fastest XP.
You mean the way God intended?
Even just playing one of the later remakes, like the Game Boy version or whatever, of Dragon Warrior 1 is a lot less ridiculous in that regard.
Yeah, doesn't the Super Famicom version of Dragon Warrior 1 basically do a dragon loop and then be like 2 to 3 hours long?
Something like that.
I just know about Dragon Warriors. You need a hot plate to run it.
That was
Oh,
one very specific
isn't that the
sort
actual
of
way?
like
Like,
proof
if
of
you play-
concept sort of thing that is not considered by everyone, and especially is not considered by me personally to represent a actual speed run.
Isn't that
What?
the actual main category that they have to do that? They heat
Not that I know
they
of.
heat their cartridge
Yeah,
until
it's-
it like.
Yeah, it was found that you can do better if you cause the equipment to malfunction in a particular way. But at that point, you're not actually playing the original game. You may as well at that point be hooking your game up to a Game Genie. It's not really any different.
I'm more concerned at the person who was playing their original Nintendo near a hot plate.
We're trying to break the software, not the hardware.
Right. Now, it is interesting that you can do that,
Yeah.
and I don't mind that as an academic sort of exercise, but that's not a speed run in the same sense as what we're doing here, for example.
Yes.
Where we're playing a game, right?
Ooh, since we're on an interesting topic, how do you guys feel about allowing turbo and like auto clickers in RPGs?
Usually it doesn't cause a practical problem. I understand
there we go, level 20.
that. We all are 20, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So I understand that there are that pretty much every Japanese standard for speedrunning any particular game allows for that. I tend to agree with what is usually the Western approach, which is if the console would have had a first-party way to achieve the same effect, then you're good to go. But apart from that, in RPGs specifically, it turns out not to be a huge problem, but I'm not a big fan of trying to carve out exceptions to your rules based on
I'm up
something
top
like
and
that
ready.
if you don't have to.
The one thing I do agree with, there are certain aspects I agree with, such as, especially for longer games, such as like Final Fantasy X, where you're going for 8 hours, at a good run, like 9 hours on a good run. It's a lot of X mashing. It's a lot. So a game like Final
Carpal
Fantasy,
tunnel is a thing.
it doesn't really affect the run in general if you're playing even suboptimally anyway.
Yeah,
If I
I
recall,
let's see,
Metroid Dread has
how much?
voted to allow turbo
They have.
controllers.
And
Have they?
I actually do not agree with that. I am sorry, I get that the speedrun is hard to mash the trigger, but that is actual gameplay, and that is a skill factor that we have removed, in my eyes. I think it should be a separate category.
Oops.
And if the turbo category is the more popular one, that's fine, but it should be more stated and not expected that turbo be the way to play.
Couldn't get away.
Okay.
Well, I
so
made a
at this
boo-boo.
point, in
I forgot
this
to
game,
level up.
You forgot to level up death darts?
Yeah,
Nice.
everything.
Okay.
We're gonna get
well,
this
we can
key.
teleport back and take care of that. Just
Or-
attack. So Boulder
no, Boulder.
needs to attack.
Sorry. I guess I was not having mana.
Yeah, do you want to...
Yeah. Oh yeah, teleport back so that we can all do death darts. That'll help us in the long run. Lower entrance to return to where we were and join back on Mr. Pierre Miller.
Yeah, I'm already there.
Glad that I noticed that like right away, and I'm gonna level up my blast.
Yes, blast, heal.
And, heal. And
Fireball
Soon,
is a
soon.
bit niche.
Soon.
May or may not wind up getting
But
used.
I took a little break.
But it has certain circumstances where it might be relevant.
Okay, I bought a bunch of potions, which was abnormal for me
Don't-
this time, and then
Don't
instead I did
wiggle
level
too
up.
much. Okay, we're good.
No, I was just doing just turnings, which wouldn't cause a fight.
Oh, okay.
I know how to wiggle. How do I get? That's right.
Death darts.
Death darts. Soon. It'll be very soon. I need to.
We still haven't found out what minus threat does, right?
Yes.
You're less
We
likely
did
to be
find out
targeted in battle.
threat. Yeah, threat is in battle. The odds that an enemy will
Oh, it's the
hit
best
you.
helmet in the game.
This is the helmet we want.
Yes. This
Goodbye,
is-
solid wizard hat.
There is another option for a helmet that I found on the way later. Also, the helmet of the Viper. It is one step out of the way. 2 steps technically.
Crap, I
That's too
did
many
not.
steps.
Probably not this stream. Probably not this stream. Unless we, for some reason, have to crash out. I don't think I will be attempting Quest for Glory today, Snark.
Miller's been busy lately. He doesn't have time for the speed runs as often.
I have had some other obligations. Let's see.
You started teaching. I mean, that's to be expected, right?
It's true. I know, Snark.
And if anything, I demand that my mask run
That
happens
will
before.
will be before. Yes.
You know, some people are beating that game in 30 minutes. I just can't believe that it's taking you this long.
It takes me 30 days to at least work up the strength. Okay, this is... Oh, what's that? There's our key,
Key.
and we can teleport out. Top. All right, we're gonna try to do this deep dive right away.
Let's go.
We'll pick up the green gem on the way.
Forgive me, I restocked potions.
You know what? You are forgiven.
Considering I almost jumped into a
Okay.
pit, which I did. Nice. Okay. Good. Nice.
Okay, I was getting really worried.
Yeah, it had been a
It's
while.
It's been a couple streams.
Yeah, I know. This is what this
forgot-
is.
Classic.
I forgot to level up. You jumped into a pit. I have chocolate.
Well, at least you
Oh
don't have
my
egg on
God.
your
One of these
face the way
things
I do.
seems less bad than the others.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, dang it.
Just do whatever.
Oh, dang.
Yeah,
Mr.
I got
Miller. Yeah, here we go.
No, it's a. There's Mr. Mime, which looks like Mr. Miller.
Oh, well, it's whatever. Mr. Me, as opposed to Mr. Doe or Mr. Ray.
Okay, here's our first boss. And blast you go. Oh, he died.
Yeah.
That was our first boss.
Even at this phase of the game, the Shaman Scrolls, which were available to us right at game start, remain extremely powerful.
Yeah, they're at least viable all the way through the end of the game.
You did take a little damage there.
Yeah, definitely heal up. We need this first. Sorry. Manticores, I hate them.
I love them.
Ow!
Oh, that is not good. I'm blasting the Manticore. Somebody blast that Basilisk.
I have targeted Manticore as well. Mr. Mime blast the Basilisk.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, that turned out okay.
Okay is the way I
Really?
would put it. Yeah. Those things are so deadly early on. Rakesh, yeah.
That's an interesting
That's what I
enough
think.
weapon for me to put on.
Interesting enough amulet, huh?
Weapon.
Oh, weapon.
Oh, now here's an amulet. 22 spell power, nothing else.
Nice.
Doesn't need anything
Doesn't
else.
need
I
anything
still want
else. It's good no matter how you look at it.
So spell power increases your spell damage, which is going to be most of our damage output for the entire
I
game.
got a magic shield that's a heater that gives me initiative and do bonus magic stuff. Oh my god.
Nice.
I didn't even see everything it did, but one of the things was healing power, so I do have an extra healing power item then.
Nice. We're going through a
Oh, that's not
labyrinth
good.
of- Oh, do we have people with not mana?
Yeah, me.
Okay, just attack, whatever.
Ended up not mattering, thank god.
Yeah. That is not what I want.
My poor girlfriend doesn't know what to get me for my birthday on the 24th. And I just don't know what I want, so I can't tell her anything.
Oh, that's my son's birthday too. Of this month, I'm guessing you're saying, so you're not planning
Yes.
that far ahead. That's cool. Oh, another health regen armor if anybody wants it.
Someone will take it down the line. We need 4 of them.
Yes, we do.
Is it
I
minus initiative?
At present, I
Yes.
would appreciate it, but that doesn't guarantee that I'm going to be the one who needs it in the long run.
There's our ranger bow that we can't use. All right, everybody ready? Meet me
Yep.
up at the top.
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 Tippy top.
Let's avoid the pits. What do you say?
If you
Promise?
I can't make any promises like that. Of course, I could probably walk sideways like this and avoid head-on collisions. I'm pretty sure you don't walk into pits if you're walking sideways.
Please don't test that
Bruges.
theory.
Yeah, I'll
that
test it
appears
a
to
little
be
later.
A unique amulet.
A what?
Oh,
A unique amulet, I said.
Oh.
Yep, unique trinket. 13 armor, 10 magical armor, 176 mana.
I'd love it.
Honestly, not that exciting, but
That's
still
okay.
very interesting.
It's a unique. I'll be happy to take it off your hands at the end of this. Now that I have 6 pages and have maxed out everything I need.
For 4 installments of $39.99, Miller, that can be yours.
All right, heal up.
Oh, right.
Might as well do this here.
Death darts. Is it weird that death darts works on skeletons and stuff?
I don't think we're supposed to interpret death darts as being
Unholy?
yeah. I think it's literally darts that you're creating, and incidentally, because you're throwing them and they're sharp and stuff, they will inflict death.
Also, the life staff was one of the most deadly weapons.
Oh yeah, that's kind of weird. Life staff casts death darts or blast.
Oh,
Or
yeah, it was
something.
blast level 12, which is like insane. Do we want... Should I go for the petrification helmet here?
I don't think so.
Is there one that we can get?
There is, right next to us.
is it
Oh, you're
petrification only, or
No, it does another one also.
Magic
Is it
fight.
petrification and incapacitate?
No,
Because
that
if
would be way too powerful. I'm pretty sure it's petrification and poison. I don't think we need it. We've never needed
Okay,
it.
no.
It does... I mean, we do get experience.
If it did both, then that'd be good. But as is, it would be giving up a
A trinket.
trinket slot, which is potentially bad down the line.
Yeah.
found a magic find ring.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I've also put one on at this point. I'm actually not wearing the unique trinket. I
found a
don't.
mana ring.
It's
Mana ring.
certainly great defense, but I think I'd rather have +6 magic find for now.
Coming down this way a
Maybe I'll
little
change
earlier
near the
than
end.
we have in
I
the
don't
past.
get a better thing.
Zane's back in chat here with little hearts on his emotes. Okay. This is a place where they can petrify you, which is scary.
So I guess I probably should have death done it then.
Yeah, I've got enough to cast it twice now. And we might as well fight this.
I do not.
Yeah, we're right at that cusp where we can begin to cast it twice. Some of us can, some of us can't.
Yeah, magic and
I've noticed-
MP and HP growth are both random, and it's kind of a positive feedback loop too, to some degree, because the amount you gain per level depends on how much you started with.
Yes.
So, I'm also curious. On average, it feels like you have the lowest mana for the longest time in our runs. And I'm not sure why that is every single time, it feels like.
Ooh. Healing power staff. Nice.
You got a bug on your account?
Not likely.
We're almost next to the grinding fight, right?
We're pretty close to it, actually. We'll be there in like 5 minutes. Not even. Probably like 3 minutes.
So where is the grind fight we're going to?
It's down in the elf village.
Okay.
So we're already like
Yeah,
in the elf village. Once we hit level 30, we just continue. We don't need to worry about getting out. There's a green gem. Got that?
I forgot that we were working towards the green gem.
Ah, crap.
too. So we're actually completing quests a little bit earlier too, so we don't have to get level 30 then run and do those. We've already done those, so we can take that time to continue at a faster grind spot, hopefully, that we're not losing time due to not grinding already.
Polar bears.
I just realized I don't think that I stashed the
Key?
Cleowen key.
I did.
Did someone else do it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, we're good then. We just need one.
I think the grind fight is on floor 10, right?
Correct. We do need a blue metal from this area also, though. In order
Our
to...
goal is still level 30 by sub 1 hour.
Well, we're ahead in the sense that we don't need to worry about coming down here at level 30. However, we're behind in the sense that we normally are probably at like what, level 26 at this point, or maybe 25.
Hard to say.
Yeah.
In
Oh
any
my God.
case,
Hellwolves. I got a
Oh.
resuscitator.
okay.
Not that it matters. We all know resuscitate now, so. Of course, it probably kicked me
I'm
out of
petrified,
leader
I
spot.
think. Yeah.
Got it.
Who's leader?
Oh no, I am still leader. Nice. You guys were following a corpse.
Well, it's not like I'd know anywhere better to go.
Well, of course we are.
I always get the wrong one here. That's
We'll
the-
find it.
I need to go one more farther down.
So
I'm gonna
it's
blast
straight
this,
from the bottom.
Yeah. It's second from the bottom. I still haven't learned that. Oh, 20 magic find.
Neat.
Nice.
Okay.
Second from the bottom. Got it.
Heal. Never mind.
There we go. This is it. Blue metal.
There's the blue or metal.
So one thing that we're looking at is like you said, we're behind on what level we could be right now, but we're ahead that we have all the questing material that we need to have also, which is a pretty big like time increase if the grind fight can be just as fast, if not faster, at the next place.
So we'll find that out soon enough here.
The nice thing is also we'll be heading into Arnakians with the yellow gem in hand whenever we go. So we won't have to like double back in and out. So there's always one.
And we're on
Here it is.
so
This is the fight.
So this is the fight we're doing.
Yep.
That does seem pretty quick.
28,000.
And it's 28k experience.
35.
can't complain about that. But I can't complain about these polar bears in this volcano. Leveled up to 22. So.
Oh, and I died. That's why I didn't. Nice thing is we don't have to go in and out of the door also, which is...
Correct. That's one thing that I've been trying to find. Or one thing I've been pressuring you guys to find more than me, because I couldn't find anything if I tried in this game.
Well, you should save your character. You'd make it pretty far. Yes.
Yeah, our end game characters would be able to explore essentially anywhere.
Yeah.
You would get brick walled at certain specific fights, but you'd be able to go anywhere and find them.
What's wrong?
I found a ring with spell power on it, but requires level 37.
Oh, okay. You probably
unlikely. You might get to use that on Endlick Hill, but probably
maybe,
not.
but probably not. After we kill Endlick Hill and you get your EXP boost, yes.
I'll
That's
hold on to
also-
it just in case.
That's also one thing we need to look at, by the way, is the level of item drops here may be higher than what we're willing for the EXP increase.
That's
Yeah.
something to consider.
Yeah, I had mentioned that one time earlier when we were talking about a different grind fight in this region. But
We've also, though, been discovering
Correct,
that maybe spell power is not the end-all be-all, so if we can get to a point where we're grinding faster than what the spell power is necessary, like, it may equal out.
Yeah, no, the faster XP gain is almost certainly going to cancel out reduced spell power.
a big part of spell power's benefit is just how much faster it can make grinding. So
Oh.
if this grind is faster anyway, then maybe it doesn't matter.
Magic find armor. So hopefully
I
I'll
would take
start
that if
finding
you
good
aren't
things.
already using it.
No, I've got a health armor. Sorry about that. I
Really?
realized
You need
I
to
do not have
get
enough mana. And that's my fault.
One death.
That's all it would have taken.
I mean, we're getting to the point where 3 death darts is the availability of being enough sometimes.
Yeah, if we have enough spell power, 3 death darts would do it. My,
Oftentimes, 3 death darts is enough here.
Zane is right. I did Cleowin in 9 minutes.
Oh,
Solo. Gotta say solo.
right.
That's something we should look into also. Some of those minor categories, those smaller ones, to see whether or not they could be optimized. Or how they can be optimized. 'Cause there's-
Mausoleum percent would be a little interesting. There's some hard choices to be made there, I think.
I agree. That's one where spell power would really help.
Mm-hmm.
especially if you got it early enough and could boost hail up to be something a little more than just early game effective.
I have 666 mana. Now I don't.
Just replace my +6 Magic Find Ring with a +22 Magic
That's
Find
a
Ring.
nice one.
Did you still have the +6 one that you might see if someone needs to pass on?
No, I actually pitched it because I was out of inventory space.
Goodbye. You will be missed.
I don't know, it's only +6.
+6 is better
Yeah.
than +0.
That's true.
It is true.
Unless your goal is 0. Like golf, like then +0 would be better. King Shapeshifter.
+34 healing power ring. Alright.
I found a 19 spell power trinket.
Nice.
That's good.
Resident Wizard.
I have so much healing power. Or magic find, and I'm like not finding as much magic as I would think with this. Ooh, a King Goblin. Okay, thank God.
He's dead.
Ah.
Thought we all
I got
just
it, don't
really
worry.
basic attacked the same one.
I was thinking
entirely.
the same
Sure.
thing.
I was like,
This is the hard part of the grind. Thank you for
He ran
running.
away.
38,000 EXP for someone who ran away. We'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take that every day.
So far, this has been pretty good.
Yeah, definitely. At least it's something a little different. It's a little change of scenery from the standard gray of Arnaki
it's
and
probably-
Blizzard Tower.
I will say it's probably easier on you than having to go turn around, go out the door, turn back around, go into the door. Like, that saves a lot of key inputs, which actually saves quite a bit of time, I feel like.
Now, hitting level 30 is fine. If we go a little bit above the level 30 mark as we're hitting level 30, that's okay because we are already down through an area that we would be doing at level 30 or level 29 at least.
Well, I mean, we have no reason to stay past 30. So.
Exactly. There's none at all. We can just immediately head into some of the lower areas that we normally have to travel to. We've already done that. And because we've been using Death Darts 12, there's no guarantee that our characters are actually any stronger, at least damage-wise. Sometimes we get some spell power that might speed things up, but... I mean, we killed most things in one round, so...
That fight actually looked a little intimidating with like 8 manticores, it looked like.
Those were Ice Lions.
Yeah, that many manticores would take a while to kill, and that's probably the biggest pain.
Yeah,
I guess those were Ice Lions. I was wrong.
Yeah, the Ice Lions are the nice things about the encounters down here, because they are very squishy. One Death Darts will take out like a stack of 9.
Yeah, they might have looked like manticores, but they were lion.
Yeah. They're very, very, very bad at puns. Ugh. Hurts my soul. Hurts my soul.
I object. I am really good at puns.
It hurts my soul, David. It's just...
The worse the pun is, the better it is.
It seems counterintuitive.
Negative.
Ooh, 17. Another health regen. Anybody want health regen? Here, Crow,
I
have
could
health
use
regen.
health regen.
Yeah, I passed you in armor.
Alright.
I do not have health regen. which is-
Here, have health regen. There you go.
You get a
Health regen will help us later because there are a couple things that are supposed to block us.
Rosu.
Yeah, and whoops. So there's a couple things that are supposed to block us based off of the fact that we'll die after a certain number of steps and we're not allowed to heal in the middle. But as it turns out, the health regen effect on some armors, we'll get past that.
Yeah.
So it'll give us one more step that we can live, and that is pretty good.
Is it cheating that the guy who works on the game told us about that?
I floated the idea, and then he confirmed he wouldn't patch it out.
Yeah. We had to figure out whether or not that was actually going to be patched out or not before we could route it, because we'll always be working on the newest version, because this game is entirely run off the server.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike the in-barn, where your computer runs everything, and the in-barn basically says, okay. Which led to a lot of cheating.
Coding.
A lot of cheating.
So the only way that you'll run the in-barn version is if we have like decked out characters right at the start.
Technically, we could. It would still
I'm
probably take
reminded a
longer
lot
than
of,
this run.
I'm reminded a lot of some of the hacked items I would play Diablo 2 with. There was a certain charm we somehow managed to get a hold of that added +7 to all skills.
Oh my gosh.
A small charm.
My favorite was going into Diablo 1 and you walk into a lobby and someone's like, here's a godly play of the whale. Well, that's not an item you're supposed to ever be able to get.
Ooh, spell power sword. Yes, please.
Oh, that's a big deal.
Plus 27. If I read that right.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's spectacular.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big deal.
Our menus side are doing pretty well, by the way.
I have a magic find dagger if anybody wants it.
I have a
I'm
damn
kind of interested.
Okay, I'll give it to you. There you go,
I
David.
think I have like a minimum physical damage increase axe. Let's go. Mana per kill, -1 initiative. Yeah, right, Halibert, get out of here.
Oh, those are king goblins.
I hate those king goblins. They're awful.
Last two king goblins.
They actually do a lot of damage.
I think that enemy was
That dude
asking for trouble.
Alright, what's 26? We got 4 more levels in 13 minutes.
Is it doable?
Well, we're not increasing the amount of experience. That's one thing that Yserbius does that's nice. All classes have an experience cap where you won't actually gain any new, or you won't increase the amount needed for the next level. Most classes hit that at 750. Or, I'm sorry, yeah, 750,000. Clerics hit it at 1 million, and Wizards at 1.25 million. So it's definitely worth it for us to play the Ranger. Ranger, Thief, Fighter, or Barbarian. I'm sorry, Knight or Barbarian. But we've all decided that Ranger, because it gets Death Darts at the earliest possible level, is the...
And it's just 750, right?
Yeah, and it's at 750, is the objectively fastest class.
I like that the fights that we get other than the grind fight that we've chosen is also quick and worth about 30,000 DXP.
Yeah, that actually is a big point
Yeah.
in the favor of this.
And doesn't serve a threat to murder us, like 8 manticores coming around the corner for some reason, and we're like, oh, we didn't get a run from this one.
I'm not sure why I tried to attack with that pathetic little dagger that Paul gave me.
It's not very good, but it is quite magically finding. Ooh, a platinum bar, sweet.
Okay, I
I'm
have a help.
imagining a tabletop role-playing character that uses a dowsing rod as his primary weapon.
I have health regen now.
Nice.
Yay.
If anybody needs it, David's got the extras, what I'm hearing.
I have one now, you gave me one.
Did I give
Now, it does require level 33.
you? We'll probably be there, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, 33 will hit.
Yeah. I am still interested in the route that goes to Arnakian early.
Yeah, I think we would have to figure out a good way to make a 1-3 split work.
Yeah.
To do that, and yeah, I'm skeptical of it for now.
I mean, if it could be done without doubt, it could be won. I think that's almost certainly the fastest route if you can split up and collect the other things quicker. The question mark is whether or not you can live.
32 magic find ring.
Oh, that's a really good one.
I think the big question mark
Oh, it's
is
level 33.
how much luck are you requiring? Are you willing to require the battle against the dragons to have?
Yeah.
Because I think that fight is winnable, but I don't think it's ever going to be consistent with 3 players at a sub 30 level.
Well, the only thing I could think is that if we're at 30, then I could drop you guys off at Arnakian and then go down and get the extra stuff. But since we're already down here, I figure we might as well try this route the way it stands right now and see whether or not it is objectively faster.
I replaced my shield.
The fact that our grind spot is putting us right near the level 30 door really seems to suggest that that would be the way to go.
At least from our current grind spot, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it weird that I found a shield that was better than the Shield of Elements?
No, they find them pretty
it's
often.
magical,
Not
then
entirely
no.
weird.
Mine has Magic Find on it.
Yeah,
That's
Magic
good.
Find can appear on anything. Weapons, helmets, all sorts of things. Ooh, Spell Power
Level
Amulet.
28. 2 more to go.
Yep.
If I was level 33, it would have been like, I would have had like 50 Magic Find right now.
I think we're on pace for sub hour 30.
Yeah, at this rate, actually, because we're already down in the lower mines next to the 30 door, we're going to hit level 30 probably before the hour mark. Like, should hit it right before the hour mark.
And remember, we hit 30 at like 57 last time and had to make the run down here.
Yeah, this is definitely showing up to be faster. So far. I mean, again, this is just eyeballing it, but it's a pretty... It seems
we're
like
we're not actually doing this as fast as we could. Like,
No.
if we were actually serious, like we could be in and out of menus probably quite a bit faster. So we still have that to think about too, where it's like,
Yeah, and if I don't run into pits, that helps also. I mean,
and
there's
if I level up,
I don't know why I took that magic weapon. I don't need it. I'm just wasting time.
I mean, if it's a magic weapon that has spell power, you could pass it to one of us.
Yeah, no, the moment I get one of those, yeah. I don't think I'm going to find one that's better than 27 right now.
that's a pretty good one. Oh, 1 physical resist ring.
That's exactly what you're looking for.
This.
I can hardly resist.
A 22 magic find ring. All right, if I have to.
Oh my gosh. That's like, what are you, with your 32, that's like over 50% extra magic find?
That's well at level 33. So.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Rending Greatsword of Holy Smokes. Yeah, that's... I've never seen that weapon before. Oh,
That's a neat name.
like, I mean, it was like this, like,
I'm
R
guessing
name.
the holy smokes part was not part of its actual.
I
Yeah.
hope it was.
I realized as I was going to try to pronounce it that I was going to waste more time pronouncing it and thus put our speedrun behind, so I decided not to.
What if we get a certain time and Zane puts in a unique item with our name?
Oh.
It'll be a magic find spell power item for low
No, I
level.
actually don't want that.
I would love to be immortalized that way. In a game that will one day fall apart and die. One day.
But today is not that day.
Health regeneration shield. Anyone need health regen?
I think we're all good for that now.
Okay.
I mean, that probably is better than the shield that I have on right now, potentially, if it's a high health regen.
It was 10, but I didn't have room.
Okay.
Last level. Yeah, this is definitely our fastest pace so far. Knock on wood.
Don't want that.
So we're going to get the yellow gem before we even look at our Nakian, basically. or at the Wizard's Tower, which has been very different from the way we've been doing this run, so... Ow. It's nice to be able
Yellow
to...
gem is the one that is used to expose the free path across, right?
Correct, yes.
Yeah, so I just don't see any reason to do a 3-1 split.
No, it's going to be a while before we have a good reason to do anything like that. I mean, like, the only way... The only way that I would see doing a 3-1 split at this point would be to say, okay, you guys are at level 30. We've got... Now, I can't even see the reason to do that now, if you could just get the yellow gem there. Man, it's just a bummer. I love the concept. And if it could be done safely at a lower level, it would probably work. I can't see it.
The dragons below level 30 with 3 people does not seem possible.
We've done it.
Yeah, the
I think
concept
it is
good.
possible. I think it's just not reliable.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's not going to be... It'll never be marathon safe as far as I'm concerned because there's too many wild cards in play.
And I also think it would be really hard.
So
on
then the
a
question
marathon,
comes up. Sorry?
because they would have to show multiple screens of the game being played to show the one person doing their thing.
Yeah.
I think it would be an interesting enough effect that marathon organizers would be willing to try to figure out the headache.
Yeah.
I mean, you just do what you do for a race, and we'd have multiple things up. But
Yeah, it'd be
do
like a
you
race.
remember But
A
it's
race
just-
where everyone's in the same car.
I just don't think that it would necessarily be mandatory. At
It's
that.
Mario
That would make
Kart
it more
quadruple
mandatory.
dash. It's
I am Daisy.
I'd be dry bones 100%.
Oh yeah, I'm King Boo. I love that little ghost.
Yes!
Oh my
How do you
gosh,
guys
we're
all
gonna
feel
hit
about-
level 30 in the
Oh,
next
that's
fight.
30.
All right, for you guys, but if
wait,
we get
wait,
one more
yeah.
fight, yeah, we need
Okay.
one more fight, but we'll get that on the way. Yeah. I don't
we
like that fight. Oh,
King
crap.
Hobgoblins.
Let's-
And I'm
Um,
petrified.
So how do you guys feel about the new DLC for Mario Kart 8? You know, like 48 new tracks over 6 weeks or whatever it was.
I thought that was neat. I was like, I didn't expect it.
Part of me is disappointed that those 48 tracks could have just been put into a new
Heal
game.
up, Crow.
Oh. I'm
Okay.
ready.
And heal up.
So just an FYI, I didn't level up heal all the way apparently.
Nice.
You'll probably want to do that at our next opportunity. Not sure when
Yeah.
that is exactly.
I'm healing for 150. I'm like, something seems wrong.
Ugh.
So we're now in the section of the game that is blocked off to anyone who is not at least level.
I'd like to say that
30.
we're moving forward and we're sub 1 hour moving forward here.
Oh.
Oh, we're all dead.
Right, you caught me off guard.
That's my fault. Level up control while you're here.
And
Die.
level up heal.
I was not ready.
I'm sorry. I need to
happened
ask.
there?
I need to ask. It was me just going, thinking everybody was healed up.
I was drinking mana potions.
That's what. Yeah, I was thinking. I was like, I thought everybody was healed, but yeah, the mana potions will also take an action.
Well, that is a fair amount of lost time, unfortunately.
We're still well ahead.
Doesn't take that long to get to the elf village either.
No, it's really quick.
I think we should just make a note that if water's around,
We double check always.
don't drink anything until we're on dry land at the other end.
Yeah.
I was on dry land.
He was. I was the one who pushed him in the lake. That's a.
The big thing I see though is that even in that situation, I guess mana can be used before you need to heal. So if you're at full HP, the mana can wait until the other side at that point.
So
It'd be pretty rough.
I think we just need to do the whole ready
Yeah, we
thing
need to-
before every time we enter the river. And I think that's the most straightforward way to deal with it.
Definitely the best way.
Safest, certainly. Okay, I'm gonna run straight across all Okay, now heal
Okay.
up.
I am ready.
I think I forgot to level up control.
It's okay. We'll have another time out of here soon. All right. I'm going. Ready?
Yes.
Mhm.
All right, heal up. Yeah, it doesn't take too long to get back here, but it is frustrating. There's the key.
We lost like a minute and a half, 2 minutes maybe.
Maybe a minute and a half, I would say. All right, everybody ready?
Yes.
Ready.
Okay. Heal up.
I need to get my mana.
Say when.
Ready.
When?
I'm good. Okay.
Dragons.
It's an unfortunate fight, because I think we can skip this one. Dragons down here are very deadly. They just take a long time, that's the problem.
They take a little
Dragons have pretty good agility, so they'll frequently take half damage from incoming magic.
Ooh, more. Ding.
Escape that set. This is getting the Elfin Cave key, correct?
Correct. Which will give us the yellow gem. Which means we're going to teleport out, so that's a good time to get control. If you haven't leveled that up yet.
Control. You must learn control.
Plus 75 dexterity.
I mean, it's not as valid or vital as it used to be, since we're doing everything at level 30 now.
Oh no, you've been cursed.
No.
But at least you got a free Frogurt.
It is also
Good is
cursed.
also cursed.
All right, level control, and meet me at the upper.
Okay.
Dang it. My girlfriend decided to tell me that she bought me my birthday present and won't tell me what it is.
Oh,
That's the worst.
that's not your birthday.
What if it is?
You told me it's the 24th. Everybody knows now.
Should
We're
I
gonna
put on
type-
this magic find armor that I got and just like not use the health regen one yet?
Yeah, you might as well. I mean,
An option.
it's probably not as big a deal as it once was here, so...
I'm glad I have like 50 magic find right
This
now.
is required, this fight. Jeez, we do some damage. This is required also. And trivial. Okay, we're going to do our Nakian once we get this yellow gem.
I found a unique health potion.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
Get me all excited over weirdness. Although there are health
Actually,
potions.
a roguelike that I played back in the day that does do that. You can get
Jim.
named artifact potions or anything, literally anything that can be found can potentially have
Back to
unique
upper?
properties.
Yep, upper. Our Nakian time.
Can we beat the world record in Arnakian?
What is the record on that? Actually, I have
think-
no idea.
I think it's
We've
116.
not really gone for that category much.
I think we are on pace to do it.
That's without the insane spell power gear that we had that run, where everyone had like 30 spell power.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty early in our attempts of speedrunning.
Okay, let me
We
see.
just got that
here,
run.
Sorry.
We didn't really have a sense of scale for how lucky that amount of spell power was.
Yeah. We were like, we should just... Okay, whenever this happens on every run, we'll know that we're ready. And it's not quite the way it works. Alright, let me see.
Sometimes you play this game for 10 minutes, you're like, magic what? Sorry.
That is pretty much how the how some of the early runs came about on Cleowin and Mausoleum Percent in particular. I got one like that. And I didn't mean to cast Control, but I'm glad it didn't matter. Okay.
So at this point, we are going through a maze where a lot of the walls have words written on them in runes that we can't read normally because we don't have the proper skill for that leveled up. But we already know which walls say what, and we are spelling certain words as we're teleporting through the maze, using the first letter of each of the words on the walls.
That was a lot of manticores. Did you see that?
I'm glad we didn't have to fight that one. What was it, 20 manticores?
That was... Where the heck am I?
Let's see, 3, 2, 4,
I'm drinking
and
one of my
5.
favorite sodas. I have a squirt.
Squirt. I haven't seen that in a long time.
That's a shame. I'm a ghost.
I'm a bold
There we go.
adventurer.
Time to spell ghost now.
Yeah, it's in my name.
Neat.
Oh yeah, Boulder. Nice.
Hi, JC Yang. Yes, we are going for an uncontested world record, but a world record nonetheless.
It is very true.
We are improving our world record. So it is contested by
Hopefully.
us.
True. Are we on track to hit it? Maybe. We
So
leveled
far,
up
I'd
really
say
fast.
probably. There's plenty of time for things to happen to either lock that in or dash it to bits.
Not a lot really
Okay.
anymore to dash it though. Okay, here comes the dragon fight. That's a good one.
Dragons!
That's a good one.
Control!
Control.
Only 8?
Yeah, this. It makes me wonder if I should just be blasting the dragon ahead of me. Oh, never mind. They just.
They did it for
well,
you.
I'm gonna
Alright.
blast the 3 in front of me. While if you guys want to still keep death darting or anything, I'm just gonna like work on the pile. This control is working very well. This is the best control
Yeah,
we've ever had.
that went pretty well.
So,
Oh, wow.
this control has. Okay, so like this can't even be categorized as this will happen most of the time because this never happens.
Yeah, this is out of control. Ha 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 ha. See what I did
Yeah,
there?
that was
Oh, and
quite
leveled up.
stellar.
I don't have to make anything.
So not only
Miller
did
actually
that,
did not.
not
Miller
only
will
did
probably
we,
level up these incubi because, yep.
so not only did we have a less amount of dragons than normal, we controlled like 8 of them of 8, and they just fought each other to the death for us.
I don't think we got all of them, but it was darned close.
Yeah, it was really good. That was, I think, like the best control I've ever seen.
I can't complain about it. How much damage does my axe do? Oh, I'm controlled.
So funny story. I'm actually holding on to some of those symbol of death darts that dropped earlier.
Oh yeah, I've come to regard holding on to 3 of those to be a good idea.
I only had
I
one.
also still keep some shaman scrolls around. Like having 2 or 3 of those, I think is good.
Nice.
What do we need from this? Nothing?
Nothing. Just the victory.
The reward is the fact that we defeated the Earth Elemental, which unlocks the door in the upper right portion of this area.
Oh, that's right.
And
If
gives
we
us
die
this
here,
challenging fight.
and then once if we were to die here for someone, we'd have to redo that fight. I remember
I
that.
think that's correct.
That is correct.
because we died up here not long ago, and we had to redo that Earth Elemental fight, or we didn't have someone who had something, and we had to go back and redo it. I remember that. We had to.
I think you're
We
right.
had to redo it.
I think we ran into the pit. Because there is a pit right ahead of you whenever you go into that fight. You notice how I immediately went through that door and then stepped to the right? Because I did not want to do that. Because I could easily see myself with my reputation doing that.
I mean, when's the last time that happened?
I would like to say that we're gonna probably get to Arnakian here soon.
Oh, a spell power pike.
Nice.
Wow, nice.
Good one? I guess anything with... Couldn't get away. Of course I was petrified. Why wouldn't I
Wait,
be?
what level am I?
32? Should be.
32. Dang it. One more level and I can give even more magic find to not find gear.
Ooh, that's a lot of liches for this fight.
And most of them are down.
You can fight anywhere between 1 to 3 in this fight, and I usually don't see 3. Alright, ready?
Yep.
We're... Arnakian is technically done at this point.
Alright, that's a world record.
That should be.
What was the previous world record for Anakin?
I think 116.
16?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
116 or 17. So I mean, we're 5 minutes ahead of that.
And we've
that
got
was
new
a-
skips.
And that was a run that had, like, every one of us had at least 30 spell power, I believe, at that point, to be completely honest.
Meet me up at the top.
Okay.
14 manticores.
At the top.
Oh, shoot. Hold on.
Is there
It's my fault.
What are we missing?
holding the brooch?
Yeah, I need...
Do I even need to have any of the gems? Or definitely don't need the Elven
Technically
Cave
not.
key.
We need the celt. Yeah, we don't need the
Um,
Elfin Cave key. I need to get a short
I want to
sword,
get
a green lock pick, and a silver bar. And now I'm ready up at the top. Sorry.
okay, I want another shaman scroll. Okay.
Pretty much to a mad dash to the end of the game now.
Lugo?
Sorry, I'm trying to. I just got another health regen that didn't give minus initiative, so I was like weighing the odds of how much armor it had and stuff.
Was it a winner?
It was.
Sweet.
It was no minus initiative with the same amount of health regen and better stats.
That was a great room. Okay, I'm going to ask you to heal.
Yeah.
Let me know when.
Ready?
When?
Ready? So something that I'm doing here, and I'm sure most of the rest of the non-party leader characters here are doing, is I'm queuing up a death darts as soon as I get into battle, regardless of whether whether it turns out we can flee or not.
Yes.
In the original version of the game, if you do that, you actually get charged the MP for the spell cast, even if the flee is successful and you don't cast it at all.
Oh, gosh, I forgot to grab Cleowin's key out. Nice.
Okay, teleport out and get
Teleport out.
I thought I had
Bottom
it.
entrance.
Bottom entrance.
Okay, so lower entrance.
Lower. Correct.
Yes.
Alright, I'm back.
I do not see you. Wait. I thought you left me.
He did, but he came back.
I would never
In the
leave
original, the solution here is kind of like the
Wizard Tower.
non-yellow gem solution to the Earth Elemental room.
I'm not gonna lie, that solution when you guys were doing it on your first playthrough, I do not think that's a good puzzle. I think that is a poorly designed puzzle.
The getting across, I'm not too bad with. The solution to making the bridge permanent, so the person who had originally made the bridge usable initially can join up, that part I take issue with.
Yeah, that was
Because there is no reason to intuit that would help in any way.
Yeah, I had to read the code.
A 49
Okay,
spell
that's
power
a-
sword.
Oh,
Oh,
I have found a 60 spell power axe, but it requires level 37.
So
nice.
does my sword.
Oh. Yeah, and technically that means that, like Arnakian's Tower, this section should be doable before, but there's no reason to not get the items ahead of time because they're just that common. Like, the only one we have to get early is the Cleowin's Key. And it's so quick in the run that it just doesn't make sense to do this using the unintended way, I guess I should say, or the
I'm petrified.
unobvious way.
I think most of us wound up getting petrified there.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Alright, here comes the dragon fight.
Okay.
Just control them again.
It's only one
There's
dragon,
not that
too.
many.
this one's not worth the control.
Yeah.
I was just
It's fine either
joke
way.
after our 8 dragon control.
I mean, if we all get petrified, then it's a problem, but... You would have wished you would have taken that helmet I offered earlier, then.
I'm gonna start blasting the dragon because I bet you would hit
Yeah.
some death darting. So
And somehow one lived. I'm death darting again, so... I mean, this is over, right? Alright, we're gonna teleport out again.
okay, I'm level 34, which means ring time. Stop. Ring time.
Upper entrance.
I only have like 70 spell magic find this time. Does anyone need a +7 or 18 magic find +7 physical armor resist ring?
No.
Not really.
No.
I tried.
Yeah, that's not
I
worth
do
it.
still need a spell power trinket, the second one,
I don't have any.
as well
spell
as
power.
a spell power weapon
I
that is
just have.
equipable.
I just have magic find.
I could hand off one of my spell power rings and then hope I can use the level 37 one later.
Hmm.
Doesn't seem like
Nah,
it this rate.
just wait.
Alright,
Sorry, confused.
nobody nobody touch.
Mr.
Alright, heal
Okay.
up.
I'm alive. It was gonna be easier
Alright.
just to let me die and heal me than it would have been to say stop.
Problem is, if
Yeah, there be
anyone,
dragons.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to run the moment we can on this. This is an insane fight, and there's no reason for...
for us to sit through their giant HP bars.
Yes, literally. Yeah, there we go. Heal up also.
That was more dragons I think than the
Alright,
actual one.
I'm ready.
Everybody's...
Also ready.
Do we need health regen at this point?
No.
Mr. Mime is slightly down. Okay, go.
Okay.
Okay, heal up.
Okay, heal.
Yeah, we're not in health
Wait.
regen territory yet.
Yeah, I'll let you know when. It's the... Not
go.
Alright,
this
okay.
trip. Ready? Alright, there we go.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Couldn't run. Okay, was able to run that time.
Trips me out when you run because then all of a sudden my screen changes.
This one I'm just gonna keep going since there's only one dragon. That's why.
-1 initiative magic armor and that's all it has on it? Hot dog!
Alright, here comes a dragon fight. Not a big deal.
debated on casting control, and I was like, eh.
I think
I'm just
half
gonna
of us
blasting
did.
the 3.
And it looks like we did get one of the 3 of the pack of 3. There's some control going on. Yeah, I'd say this fight's done.
Are we on our way to get the boat?
This is what we're doing. We fight this, we get the Cyclops head, we get the boat.
Yeah. The boat.
Oh, hey. David actually cashed in on Petrify Crow. It's one of
Yeah, I
those.
did that when I saw that you got petrified.
Yeah, nice. I actually don't remember. Oh, I do have that set up on my stream. I can just hit the button and do it. There we go.
What does it do?
Causes Crow to become petrified. Clearly.
Clearly.
Yagamoth's in stream, so he actually got to see that there.
Yagamoth. SOM.
Okay, casts off. There, I'm fine now.
Dang it, I didn't get to see it.
I'll link to that section of my VOD after we're done with the run. So yes, thanks for tuning in, Yagamoth. We are currently most of the way through this here. We have had a bit of a route change as far as how we have done the grind from level 20 to level 30, which
Heal up.
got a... Wait, I need to heal. Okay. Which got us a fair amount of
Ready.
extra stuff done early as we were preparing to do the grind, and that has helped us a bit, I think. We haven't gotten necessarily great luck on the random stats on the equipment drops we've gotten, but it hasn't been bad either.
Funny thing is, we had way more magic find than I think we've ever had before, way sooner, and it just didn't
Aren't
matter.
finding anything with it.
How much
Yeah.
magic find? Is there a way to tell exactly without counting? Is there a stat that I can look at?
No. That would be nice,
Don't
though.
think
I
so.
would agree with that. Oh, another magic find ring. Not worth it.
Let's see here. 22, 32, that's 54 plus.
A boat!
Let's do it.
60.
Yeah, I have not been wearing my magic find items anymore.
I'm at 65 magic find right now, and I can't find a single spell power item.
Yeah, it's...
I mean, I found one, and it takes level 37, so that's actually not a fair statement, and I lied. So I apologize.
All right, everybody healed and ready?
Yes.
Ready.
Heal up.
Ready.
Ready.
Okay, we're in health regen range, if you want to...
Okay, so
Swapping, 'cause
I do have health regen.
Okay.
I don't think that the 7 magic find is going to make a bigger difference at this point, anyway.
No, we're kind of rushing to the end game. Yeah, Chicky Channel says the real magic was the friendship we found along the way.
Mm-hmm. During our big adventure with, tons of fun.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Calm down there.
And I actually was able to run. All right, ready?
Alright, ready.
Ready.
Yep.
Heal up.
So the gimmick of this river, I'm ready, is
Ready.
that
Ready?
every
Yep.
Ready.
Okay.
deals 25% of your max health in damage.
Ready.
Ready. We're barely surviving because we can heal a little bit off of the regen from our armor, which
Ready.
gets past. Yeah, ready. It gets past your inability to cast traditional healing whenever you're on the river. Doing that will generally just cause you to
You go
take
to the
more
fountain.
damage.
I was like, you always go to the fountain, so I was waiting.
Sometimes I do. Okay, if I can get away from this one, I will.
What about?
Okay, I'm not able to get away. Might as well.
37 at this rate.
What level are we? 34.
No.
I'm not convinced we'll wind up at 37.
Once we hit the final well, we will, but at that point, the speedrun is over.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looked horrible. Yeah, so does this one, but so if I can get away, I will, but... There we go. That is not required. That is not required. This one... That one's required.
Just 2 dragons. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah. That's
Okay,
actually a
so,
really good one in this
blasting.
fight.
Sure.
Already on. Still on death darts here.
Alright, blast the one nearest you.
Join me, Mr. Mime.
Oh, they beat us to it,
Mr.
Crow.
Mime!
Where is it? There it is.
Holy
Sorry,
smokes,
it's a little slow on
23.
that menu.
My mine.
Ready.
Ready?
Ready. No, not.
Don't do
I
that.
died. At that point, I wasn't quite full. I was like 100 HP off, and I
Ready.
didn't notice. Ready.
Ready?
Ready.
Ready.
Ready?
Ready.
Ready.
Ready?
I like this new setup with the ready, where I just stand there and wait for you guys to say it.
Ready.
Ready?
Nobody touch. Ready?
Ready.
Ready.
Mhm.
That is
That was
always the
another one of
scariest.
those segments that we're not supposed to be able to do. This
Yeah.
saves a couple trips.
Ready.
We skip a
Ready.
key item there, which is wonderful.
Ready.
Ready?
We're gonna skip a bunch of required fights up here too.
Ready.
Ready?
Okay, cool.
Ready.
Ready?
Ready.
And we are across the river, gentlemen.
At 127.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
definitely
let's
gonna. Should we teleport out now? I am pretty much out of mana potions.
Yeah.
Let's teleport.
Let's do one last menu.
Lower entrance, please.
Yeah, that would be bad. Okay. So.
Okay, I'm loaded up and ready.
All right. I want to wear this instead of this, and then I want to get. Where are
Sorry,
those
Mr. Mime.
potions? There they are.
I don't
Just
think
maxing out my
Let's
inventory
just be
on
glad
those
that one
and
of us didn't do that.
lower entrance.
ready. Chicky's ready. She's ready for the end of this. We're right there.
Yeah,
Alright.
at this point, I think if someone took the top entrance, they'd just be left behind. The other 3 would try to clear it. Right?
Yep.
All right, we've now gone across on our golden boat.
I will let you know
to-
also when we need to take our weapons off. I'll give you a heads up.
Yep.
We've got a golden boat.
I can't even use my weapon till 37.
I have a interesting
I agree with you, Zane.
thing here in my weapon slot, but it just doesn't give spell power, so it's not that exciting.
I'm petrified. Still petrified. Oh,
That
jeez,
one's
how are
quite
they
a few
not?
rounds.
They'd run away at this point. So. All right, ready?
So funny thing, my health regen armor also adds 500 mana.
Adds what?
500 mana.
Oh my gosh. Does it end with? Is it like one of those? I think it starts with a B, or like that's one of the. It's like Breckers or something like that.
Let's see, it's not a unique.
N-
A plus threat sword.
Gray's Scale Mail of Saints.
Hmm. That is. That much mana is rare. I do not see that very often.
It's gonna be really handy for that final fight.
Yeah, that actually, like most plus mana equipment is not worth it. That one actually is.
It helps that it's my health regen too.
Okay, so we just hit the hour 30 mark just now.
What's our current record?
147.
I think we can do that as long as things don't go terribly wrong.
I think that's a pretty sure thing. We just need to, yeah, like you said, not have things go bad. This fight's super nice.
So we need to not be our Neverwinter Nights. Oh, that was so much fun.
Oh, that really was. That was definitely a highlight.
Oh, I am petrified.
Okay, that's one area down, pretty much.
Right?
Yep. 4 areas total if you include the one where we fight Emma Kill at the end. That being the final boss, of course. The Time Elemental. Who...
Guys, we could finish before 8 o'clock. My wish came true.
He's right.
Or it could come true. It hasn't come true yet.
Yeah.
Unless you've
If we
decided
get
to
that good, it will
use
come
a time
true.
machine to come back here after you had completed the run.
I just want to say that grind spot is definitely better.
Absolutely, it's way better.
It did seem to work out.
Yeah. Because even the random fights are like 30,000 experience, and that's why. They're quicker. There's no manticores that are, barreling down our throats and trying to kill us at all possible.
No,
mistakes.
I think in
we're
most
literally fighting
cases, I think in most cases in that area, the random fights are worth not running from.
Yeah.
Correct.
Because most of them involve a single death darts and basically they're all dead. Because the polar bears are just a joke.
And they were worth 30 to 40,000 EXP again themselves.
Yeah.
Other than the other place, which was like 25 or 32 for 5 manticores that tried to eat your face.
5 sets of manticores in some cases. There were a lot of manticores.
Just hit blast for 2,000. That was terrifying.
Somebody did that to the dragons earlier.
Spell power amulet. Does anybody need it?
Yes?
Yes. I could use it. Sounds like he could too.
Give it to...
Give it to him. I actually have a pretty cool, unique amulet that gives me very good defense.
well,
so-
I mean, I also have Magic Bind, so I'm okay with not having it also. If you want to just remove your defense for more damage on yourself, I can try to find something.
I'm content keeping my current trinket. Take the spell power, I would say. At this point, more magic find is no longer useful. Is my call.
Yeah. As much as it pains me to say it.
Okay, you should have it now, Mr. Mime.
Should be on your feet.
Got it. I had a toe ring for a second.
That must be really uncomfortable to walk on.
No. Alright, unequip your weapon.
No, we got
No?
one more of these to do.
What level are we? 35? Dang.
Yeah, there's going to need to be another, pretty big optimization or some sort of super luck or some craziness for us to go sub 130.
Yeah, I would say so.
MP, Mr. Mime? There you go. Good enough.
Like, honestly, without, like, more spell power, just generic, like, it's gonna be hard to even push this one down.
Well, if we don't die, I mean, like, like random pits that jump
Yeah.
out at us.
Yeah,
you
we,
know,
Alright,
we,
we
we did
have-
lose a
I mean,
few
those
minutes
pits
to
come
that.
out of nowhere.
So I mean, other than that though, we don't have any like major like other than RNG time saves.
Correct. Running from fights.
Depends how you define major, I guess.
That's a good point, too.
3 to 5 minutes.
Just conveniently define major to be a little bit more than whatever
We
was
need.
experienced this
We're-
time.
we are not at the point of Super Mario 64 speedruns where you're like, this saves 3 seconds. That's huge.
Yeah.
We're at a point where we're like, if it doesn't push 5 minutes, we don't know if it's worth it yet.
I was really close to considering a Quest for Glory 2 strat that would kill half of my runs but save a second or two.
I mean, not yet.
Two
Soon,
is
though.
almost at that point, though. Like, I could see that.
It's getting close to that.
Hooray.
All right,
Okay,
weapons
now
off.
is the unequipped
Oh,
weapon
yes.
place. Hang on. Okay,
Ready.
I have unequipped. And thanks to Zane, unequipping your weapon here doesn't destroy your bank back at home anymore.
Oh,
Also, thanks to Zane, it did.
yeah.
In the first place, yes.
Also,
He solved
thanks
the
to Zane
problem
for
he created.
restoring my uniques and other things when that happened.
Actually, it's just
All right, weapon back on.
a new weapon. Let's go.
Mr. Mime, MP.
That'll be my life. Alright, I'll get MP. Here's a good idea, I lied.
Libido. Yeah, I saw that too. Zane's dying. Zane's in chat too, so he said Zane says that the 4 steps we do on the river is his favorite part, and I have to agree, if only because it really is the one of the skips that is super unique to this version.
It's the kind of thing that a speedrunner would come up with.
Yeah, it's true. Oh,
I
plus
say we are real
Alright.
close to getting sub 140.
It's certainly possible.
it's possible.
Probably not with this run unless the fight's really fast.
Yeah, because we still got this one to go through. I mean, this one won't take that long, but
Kick our menus into overdrive here.
yeah. We need to not run out on mana on Enlakill, which is like never happened.
It's gonna be easier for me.
Yeah, that's true. David has like 400 to 500 more than like all of us in mana.
Alright, ready?
Ready? Heal up completely.
Okay.
This is it. Mana. Make sure your mana's up.
Oh, right.
All right, here we go.
Do we want to control?
I am.
I'm doing one.
6 dragons seems like a lot.
That's a
Went straight
lot.
on.
Nice. Petrified manticores are great. Did we get the dragons? We did get the dragons. Okay. At least some
Only
of them.
some number of them. I don't think the entire group is necessarily
No.
controlled every time.
Mr. Mime, do you want to run behind me?
Yeah.
Oh, I am out of mana already. That's not good. I'm controlled. Okay, I'm not controlled anymore. I am controlled. Okay, good.
Okay, I'm gonna hide behind Boulder.
That's a good idea.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
on the
boulders
go.
are good places to hide behind.
Yeah.
Oh, come on,
Blast!
blast him. We can do this.
Just mash A. Run forward as fast as you can.
Cancel out.
Yes! Sub 140!
We got it. Nice.
Also, I can equip my axe now.
I can also equip my sword. Spell power.
Alright.
That is a first sub 140. Let's teleport out.
Yeah, it went pretty well.
Yeah, I would say that did. I've got 139.55 on mine, but I'm pretty sure I screwed up the timing.
54.
Yeah, I think
it's
it's 54.
I split late. The leaderboard says 139.54.
Yeah.
I did it. I split right.
That is an
La, 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 la.
almost 8 full minute difference with deaths. Like random deaths, extra